Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the RELIAQUEST Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Ole Miss offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, left him grasping for air. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will go to work for the first time. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on third down for this offense. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter on there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. With the catch, it's Price. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Barges ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Rourke. The quick out. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They want to just keep throwing it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big pick.
First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cross. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. fair catch called for and made. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Handoff from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He's got him in the flat. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Back to throw, it's Rourke. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the RELIAQUEST Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the RELIAQUEST Bowl.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Complete on 3rd down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Rourke. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Hoosiers have this offense rolling. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Nice move there. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Price. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the run. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. To the air, it's Rourke. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Going for 6. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
So you think this is automatic? They need this one badly. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking for space, it's Parrish. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They're getting this guy lathered up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
The give on the inside. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Makes the grab down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They go to the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Rourke. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I'll tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point is good. Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The give to the back. They knock him down after a pickup with 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Rourke. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Touchdown, Indiana! Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. Trying play action. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Indiana 20, Ole Miss 14.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. He wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Rebels! That ties it up here in double OT, and now they can win it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Have to go for 2 here in the second overtime, and this one would win the game. Looking for a man. It's Dart. Got his man quickly. They do not convert, and we are still tied, headed for triple overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. The give. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Snapped it in the shotgun. Zings it complete to the right. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this 2-point try. Trying to power it in. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied.
Remains tied.
After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. Looking to throw. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try gets it done. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack,